Do 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 do. My shadow one. I was thinking about this thing that came up recently about if you invest in something with your time or your money or effort or affection, and it starts looking like a bad investment. This is like a bunch of different people are talking about this at the same time. It's interesting that it would be on people's minds. It's people from different parts of the world too. But it's like a human trait that when you start investing, like gambling, let's say, you've lost a certain amount of money at the gambling table, and you think, well, my luck's got to turn. You know, like basically, you can't give up while you're losing. And sometimes, you know, maybe more effort, more time, more money, you turn things into a winner, get a winning hand. But like it's the mindset like that does not change. You don't say, like, anybody who thinks like that doesn't think, I'll just go like $100 more, you know, or I'll just go put one more month into this job and then I will reassess the situation. Their mindset is, if you have more months to give, if you have more money to give, if you got more love or time or whatever to give, you just keep giving it. And when things come to an end, typically, is because the choice is removed from the person doing the investing. You can't invest anymore because, like, the money's gone, or putting all your time in this terrible, terrible job, and eventually you lose the job, or if you're working for a terrible, terrible business, sometimes the business just tanks. But I don't know, like a long, long time ago in my 20s, there was two aspects of my life where I put in way too much time and effort after, really, in retrospect, that stuff was over. Part of me regrets putting all that extra time and effort, but the other part of me is like, when I came out of it, I was like, never again. Like, I'm not one to start heading down a trail and things get a little rough and think, well, I'm heading back. But I do get down a trail sometimes, especially hiking in the winter, and I look at the conditions and think, well, I might be able to make it through this icy patch right along an edge to enjoy a hike, but the consequences there are so huge, they outweigh the benefits of the hike. So, yeah, I turned back. Try another trail. I think lots of, you look at lots of successful people in history. Hey, Keela, let's go this way. It's shorter. Failed at a lot of stuff. And as if like, oh my gosh, can you believe so-and-so failed at so many businesses and then became president of the United States? I think a lot of that is, like, the idea of failure is actually just so-and-so did this, it didn't work out, they tried something else. You know, it doesn't make you a failure or a quitter. And the people who are so afraid of being a failure and a quitter are the people that will ride something right into the ground and then some. Which is bad, trust me.